Hmm. 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 Hey, man. Welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube, Twitch, and X stations. Nicholas Villar's here, aka Super Divorce, and tonight on Bone Broth and Games, your resident fat boy here is about to play F.E.A.R for the first time. It's one of them games that I had in my Steam library for a long time, and I've never gotten around to playing it until now. I'm going to try it tonight. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. It was a popular enough series to get 2 sequels. I think it's part of a trilogy. Some expansion packs and things like that. But does it pass my test? Do I think it's good enough? I don't know. What does F.E.A.R stand for? It's an abbreviation here. I remember on I'm with Busey, the Gary Busey reality show, many moons ago, he once said, F.E.A.R stands for false evidence appearing real. Is that what it stands for here? I don't know. I can't say for sure. Ronnie says that F.E.A.R 2 is better. Well, you know, if F.E.A.R is good enough for a poke, if it's a fun game and I decide to do so, I can always play F.E.A.R 2 sometime on a future episode, because I also have that. I must have purchased a bundle when all 3 games were on sale or something, because I got all 3. They're right there in my Steam library. Ain't never played them at all. Hey, Jess. My wife comes in to tell me I'm not a fat boy. Ronnie thinks she's filling my head with gas. Well, I do what I can to not be a fat boy. You know, I'm not working with like 0% body fat here or anything, but I think I do all right. You know, I'm not like, who's a big fat guy? Who's that one guy? The musician. Not John Popper from Blues Traveler. Though I am not John Popper. I was thinking of someone else. I was thinking of... Is Dave Blunt's his name? The big fat guy? He needs to sit in like a wheelchair when he's on stage performing. I'm not Dave Blunt's. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here with F.E.A.R. And we'll give it a shot, please. On, I don't know, I guess I'll try it on moderate difficulty. Situation. A high-level alert has been issued. Mission. F.E.A.R team is to report for emergency briefing on the situation. You have just been transferred to the unit as point man. This will be your first assignment with F.E.A.R. Check the mission status screen M to view the current objectives and situation report. Fair enough. In 2002, the U.S. Army formed a secret unit dedicated to combating paranormal threats to national security. The unit was named First Encounter Assault Recon. There it is. That's F.E.A.R. There we have it. It's presented by Sierra Entertainment, a Monolith Productions game. Anyone else drinking bone broth tonight? If not, what are you drinking? Water? Soda pop? Maybe you're having Four Loko this evening. Anyone out there drinking Four Loko tonight? Maybe a Balls energy drink? I always like those. I just like to gargle my balls. I only ever get them when I go to Micro Center, though. It's like the only place that sells balls anymore. F.E.A.R. in very small font. So, let's see what's going on here. I wonder if those are like dudes of maybe who'd be on my team normally, but now they've been taken over. Possessed by some sort of entity. We got some vending machines there. That didn't look like that didn't look like fun. It looked like something's amiss here. Something's happening. He's like, what, are you seeing this shit? Are you seeing this? These fucking guys are coming after us. These are our dudes. Why are they coming after us if they're our dudes? And then that happens. And, well, you know, I suppose that's something to be fearful of. What's that fella doing? Is he actually a zombie? Looked like he was chowing down on someone's ear, maybe. And now, a phone call.
Yes.
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
Origin.
There was an uprising. Fettel has taken command of the prototypes.
There was an uprising. Someone's taking command of the I didn't hear that.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
So we're going to move in to resolve what we just watched there.
A few calls.
Seems like. We're being sent in.
This wacko's name is Paxton Fettel. He's the key.
Paxton
If we contain
Fettel.
him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Fucker's
Essential
got an
vitamins and
appetite.
nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armacam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. Fettel is one of the commanders.
You
Fettel.
gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them. Highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put Fettel down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Armacam had planted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
Fat guy in a Fettel coat.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to.
They said his name's
What
Fettel.
about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
You putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results.
That's
His
all right.
reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
That's
Don't
all right,
worry.
Jess. You
He'll be
tried.
fine.
Let's
It's a
roll.
valiant attempt.
What's the first thing you remember?
Ever? What's the first thing you remember ever? Your very first memory of life.
You will be a god among men.
I remember falling into like a
We've tracked Fettel to
A
an
little
abandoned
garden.
building just up ahead.
fell into
No
some
sign of enemy
flowers.
activity on the satellite, but don't
I
take
think that's
any
my
chances.
first memory, falling into a
Jankowski,
bunch
you
of
in
flowers.
position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
F.E.A.R mission coordinator Rowdy Betters has tracked enemy commander Paxton Fettel to an abandoned building in Auburn District. Hannibal 3 spy satellite in geosynchronous orbit shows no signs of replica soldiers in vicinity. Mission: F.E.A.R combat operatives will infiltrate target site from 2 separate entry points and attempt to neutralize Fettel. According to Armacham technical advisor, once Fettel is contained, replica soldiers will become inactive and can be rounded up without incident. We have to investigate area for signs of Paxton Fettel. And you know what? This is intolerable. What's going on here with this? Look at that. You know, I even ran the test before I started streaming. You could do like a stress test where it runs through this whole sequence with like a big firefight, and the camera moves through one of the maps to sort of stress test your system. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna have to do here? The performance is no good. And I've maxed it out because that stress test went swimmingly. I mean, it was perfect. Buttery smooth. Now here I am to actually play the game, and it's being bullshitty. Maybe I should... I mean, it's kind of silly that I would have to lower it down. But let's just see on physics and effects. I'm just going to turn everything off because I don't give a shit. Lowering the world detail setting will permanently remove some objects from the level. The only way to restore these objects after increasing the world detail setting is to reload the level by loading the autosave. Well, fine. Fine. I mean, the idea is to go back to the past a little bit here. Some of the changes you have requested will not take effect until you leave the game you're currently playing. Oh, great. So it can't just fix it on the fly. Look at that. It still looks like shit. Look at that. I can't deal with that. That's just absolute garbage. Is there anything else that I missed? Like another something or other in performance? Like, let's try this with our effects. I mean, there's no reason I should be doing this right now. None. But let's see how shitty we can make it look. Just turning everything down to minimum. Off, off. Shaders on minimum. That still didn't do anything. It's still this bullshit right now. So apparently it has nothing to do with my system. I knew that was the case. I knew there was something else at play here. We'll try again, if that's how they're going to be about it. What else are you going to do? Sit there and deal with that? No, I don't think so. Not happening. Not fucking doing it. So let's try this. Let's try point of origin. Let's see if this fixes it. Come on. We already did this. We've already been through it. We're good. Yeah, the unit was named F.E.A.R. We remember. We were there for it. Oh, hold on. Here. Skip it. Yep, let's skip it.
This wacko's
That's
name
looking
is
better.
Paxton
Okay.
Fettel. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
You know, sometimes sometimes you go back and you play these older games and they just run like ass on modern systems. I did a Max Payne playthrough somewhat recently, and that took a bit of tinkering.
Just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on
I had to
the
download
satellite,
some
but don't take any
mods
chances.
and other assorted shit to get it
Jankowski,
working
you in position?
properly.
All right, move it out.
And that's kind of the situation you're in when you go back and you try and play these older PC games. One good thing about going back and playing on the PS3 or the 360 is like you don't have to worry about this shit. You just put your disc in and you're ready to go. What'd I do there? Alright. Yeah, I don't even care. Break or shoot the loose boards to clear. Can I just chop them? I mean, this still looks fine to me. This is the experience I was hoping to have, actually. What do we got here? Alright. We're good on ammos. Can't break through there, alright. Not sure which engine. Oh, press use F to open doors. I don't like that. I'd rather it be E, but they've got Q and E doing this shit right here, which I almost never use. Teach that rat a thing or two. Huh. A wrench calendar. For the tool man in your life. Oh, and ugh, gross. Yeah, I don't like that either. That's disgusting. I'm so used to, I mean, the modern go-to is F for fleshlight. And they're not doing that here. Hold on, you know I gotta do something else too. Mouse. Sensitivity. We're gonna drag it down to about right there. Let's try that out. Let's just try that.
Hey, bro. What took you so long?
What do we got here?
Try to find a way around.
That's a pal of mine. Rendus Vows with Jankowski. Got him. And can you flush the toilet? Nope. No toilet flushing, no turning on the water. That's a bummer. Maybe on a higher graphical setting. Probably not, but maybe. What have we over here? We've got the health booster. Oh, it permanently increases your health. Okay. That's good. Guess I don't need that hammer. Looked like a pick-upable item, but I guess it wasn't. All right, let's try through here. Let's open these doors up. Were you saying fuck yeah about the lowered graphics we're dealing with here? The lowered fidelity. Space to jump, I figured that out. Whoa, what do we got going on? What is that? Huh? Now we're all choppy. Why'd we get choppy after the little jump scare attempt? Now we're back to this again. C to crouch, okay. Here we go. Oh! A baby crying. Why is there a baby crying? Speaking of Max Payne. Hey, that was in the... Whoa, what's going on with that? Is that supposed to happen? Is that... That doesn't seem normal to me. Kind of took on a life of its own. Alright, just shoot that. Maybe it'll even back out after whatever we're dealing with here is done. If not, I don't know about this.
Hold on
Oh.
a sec.
Help me out there.
You ready?
Alright, we gotta neutralize Paxton Fandle. Whoop! What now? What is this? Oh, there's the... What just happened to my friend? He just get turned into... He got the Thanos snap routine done to him, didn't he? Is that Fandle? No, that's the guy that we saw. That kind of jump scared us for a second.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
No, we're... He's back.
Gotta be around there somewhere.
A transmitter, huh? Alright, maybe search the area. I mean, back in the day, you know what? If you had a PC and it wasn't very good and you bought the game, this is maybe just how you played it. Because you couldn't return those suckers either. They assume that code's used up. Your CD code. They wouldn't take those back. No open PC games. Cannot return them if you're back in the olden times. So I'm sure some people just played the game. Oh! There's Fandle! I think we found Fandle.
The dead man's name was Charles Habiger. I remember him.
The dead man's name was Toodlesburger.
Mine or hers. It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
He kind of looks like a smoothed out version of Nicolas Cage. If you took away his defining features and just had like an approximation of Nick Cage, that's kind of who Fandle reminds me of. And it's not... Here, maybe... Let's... Till we reconnoiter, no one says that.
We'll be ready.
Alright, we gotta rejoin the team now. I hope they meant just go back the way it came. Because if they didn't, I'm wasting my time and everyone else's right now. I'm probably wasting everyone's time no matter what, because it's like, who wants to watch the game in this particular state? Does anyone want to see this?
Hey,
Probably
back
not.
already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
Boys, come along. I'll be back here for a while.
There's that thing again that was just bouncing around everywhere when we knocked into it. That light. Looks like something they'd shine in your face at the dentist office.
I've tried so hard to forget.
These men are from F.E.A.R. They're special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature
Unreal.
of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive.
You saw how crisp, smooth,
Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys.
and beautifully it was running. To be quite honest, it was running beautifully when we started
Once our
off.
recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further orders. Okay,
Now we got
let's settle
this.
up.
It looks like I have a low-end PC from the year this game came out. Crazy. Crazy we haven't figured this all this out yet. It's crazy we haven't figured out how to make these games just work. How do you make them just work? You need to put Todd Howard in charge of all PC games, everywhere, all the time. And it would just work. Everything would be great. We need to make him PC gaming czar.
This is Little Bird. We're on the ground.
Search area for signs of enemy soldiers.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open. I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one.
See if I can get it open. Find gate controls and open gate. Alright. I guess I can try. Do you have any clues, or you just want me to pick a path and start walking? Maybe... Gotta do anything here? I guess not. Okay, so it's... So I can't go back that way. So our path is gonna be... right up here. What?
Find that gate control yet?
Not yet. I'm looking for it. You said you need a specialist to find it, so...
We ain't got all day.
Gate control. Back here. So one of these other guys couldn't have done what I'm doing right now. It's just too much. Too much farum. What is this? This is reflex boosters. Permanently improve your reflexes, allowing you to use slow motion longer. And I think that was control. To use slow-mo. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Okay, we gotta... Can we break these boxes? No. No, we can't. We're gonna go up the stairs, though. And maybe the gate control will be in here. In the control room. Boxes. Not what we need. A dead guy. What does it say? Sullivan? Oh! Where'd he go? Uh-oh. I think he's gonna come after me. I better get out of here quick. Look, it's Fabio. Pull it. Alright, as you can see, it's opening up. And that means I can go back to F.E.A.R team. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's assess it. Are they getting hassled over here? It seems like they're getting hassled. Uh-oh. What appears to be a little girl. A little child sauntering after these guys. And she just turned them into skeletons. Took the meat right off the bones. Left a big bloody mess. What happened there? It got smooth for like a split second, and then it went back to its bullshit. And what did it say? What are we to do now? Rend his vows with Jankowski's team. Like Sebastian Janikowski. Former field goal kicker for the Oakland Raiders, not the Las Vegas. It's so weird now. That's a weird one. Las Vegas Raiders. Just start shooting. Are these... Okay. Oh! Here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here. Come around here. Oh! Got him. Okay. Wait for that to pass so I don't burn myself. And, just a little bouncy desk chair. And some glass. And Let's see what... Oh, look! Who's that? What's going on with that guy? Is he supposed to be doing that? He's like Mr. Fantastic? Is that Pedro Pascal? Is this a Fantastic Four tie? Where'd he go? And then he phased right into the floor. What do we have happening up here? Some blood dripping. I just heard thunder. I think it's in real life. Well, if I disappear, guys, it means my power went out. Can I interact with this? Is that something I need to do? No, it just these damn power boxes sometimes. Telephone, can't make a phone call, can't phone a friend. Outdoors. That's not working. Guess I can't go up there. All right, we'll go upstairs then. Back it. What is that? It's a little tap light. You don't hear about the tap light much anymore. That was a big sensation for a while. Everybody had to have a tap light. They had little sticky tabs on the back that you could slap it up on your wall in a storm. Oh hey, oh, Jess said it was intense lightning. I couldn't see any lightning because I don't have window access where I am. I heard the thunder roll though. I heard the Garth Brooks. JJ's doubting that what we saw back there was a Fantastic Four tie-in. But I think it was. I think it's... What do they call that? Guerrilla marketing? Oh, hold on. We don't need to do that. Where they market to you in strange, unorthodox, inventive ways. In ways you're not anticipating. Guerrilla marketing. Well, Jess, it's good you weren't hallucinating. Like I said, I didn't know if I was hearing real life thunder or if it was in my game. If it was in this video game I'm playing. Try using melee while running, jumping, and crouching. Ha! That works, right? They said when running. Does that mean... Because I don't think there's a sprint button. They haven't told me anything about that. I think they're just like, hey, if you get going at a good clip and you tap that right mouse button, you can just kind of... You can kind of just demolish your guys from the behind. Well, frame rate's making it a little tricky. Maybe if I can just... Whoa, what was that? Throwing bombs at me? Whoop! Where are you? Oh, from behind. Ah, that's nice. You see his neck? All these guys are like made out of rubber. Okay, let me run around this way. I've never seen that before in a game. Physics where it's not like... It's not ragdoll. But look at that. You get a headshot and their necks like pop up in the air like you just won at Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Oh, here we go. Great setup. Ooh, boom. Still hearing some radio chatter. Saints in Hell 24 says, holy frames. Yeah, this is something else. I mentioned before, but you go back and you play some of these older games, and you never know what you're going to get. They're not necessarily optimized to run on modern systems. And yeah, that was my experience with Max Payne recently. I had to download mods. I had to tinker around with it and keep trying different shit until it finally ran the way it was supposed to. And then it looks beautiful. And I'm sure that this game looks quite nice. When I first opened it up and got it running, I put everything on max. You know, I ran the stress test, and it was like, oh yeah, passed with flying colors. The stress test looked great. Very smooth, very buttery, pretty to look at. And then as soon as I started actually playing, it was like this. So I lowered everything down to bare bones, like the worst possible settings, and it worked for like a few minutes. And then after the first cutscene, it just started doing this again. And I was like, all right, well, clearly it's just not going to work the way it's supposed to. So I'll try to put up with it as long as I can. What's up, Sona? Missed you there. And JJ. Hello, pals. Friends of mine. Friends and horrible... Here, oh, can I get... Here, let's do this. Oh, I missed him. Oh, what the fuck? Really? What? I don't even know what just happened. How was I killed? Oh, they're making me go back here? That's crap, man. Hold on, I need to see... Is there a... I guess we can just save... First encounter. Let's call this just shit. Is there a quick save? Let me see if I have a quick save. Configure controls. Interaction. Inventory. Status. Quick save. F5. Alright. I'll remember that. Bad night for gambling, said Sona. Did you go gambling this evening? There we go. Get some, you son of a bitch. How about that shit? Alright. We should be able to whip right back to where we were without too much of a strackle. We'll get that. And we'll pick that up. And let me see something, because I got those, right? I don't think you hold on to the... oops, no, I don't need to do that. Whoop. I don't think you hold on to health or your med kits. I don't think there's a button to like heal. Let me confirm. Interaction. Slow. No. Oh, use med kit is Z. So you do hold on to them, I guess. Okay. Alright, we'll have to... Oh, you gamble on an app. Do you have any nearby... Well, yeah, you could go to Atlantic City, Sona. You ever head out to Atlantic City? Oh, shit is right. I like that these guys are, like, possessed by demons. But they still sound like just regular dudes. They got their radios on. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. The guy's here. Halford cargo, like Rob Halford from Judas Priest. Well, I'll tell you what. If these guys think that I'm going down without a fight, they got another thing coming. Because as part of national security, I can't have people breaking the law. I feel like it's... Oh, there he is. There. Just chill. Just chill out. I only have 11... Wait. Can I pick up their shit? I haven't really been paying attention to that. Grabbing pills. Pills here. You never been to an actual casino? What the shit, Sona? I mean, you live... I don't know how many hours away. I don't know how long it takes to drive, like... Let's say you lived as far away from Atlantic City as possible in Jersey. I don't know what kind of drive that'd be for you, but it seems like at some point you would have made a day of it, or an evening, going out to a real casino. It's like, you know, that's the oh, here, let's go ahead and let's save. It's like, it's number 2 behind Vegas, right? For gambling and shit. If you're not going to go to Vegas, you're probably going to go gambling in Atlantic City if you want a big, like, big fancy trip out of it. Oh, that's silly. We can just hop in here, take some grenades, press G. Look at this chair, just bobbing up and down. Ah! What are you doing? The fuck out. Come on. Who was it? Oh, there you are. Hey, here, try this out. Did we get him? We got him. Can we get a soda pop? I guess not. Toss him out? What do they mean by that? Toss him out. Where are you going to toss me out to? We got here some first aid. I don't even have to. It says press F to pick up, but then you just walk into it and it grabs it anyway. So it's redundant. You only go out to work and to get tattoos. I live a pretty... Well, come on! Stop telling yourself that. I mean, just once. You don't have... Look, I'm pretty much a homebody. Guilty as charged. I don't go out all the time. But if I lived within a stone's toss of Atlantic City, you can bet your bottom dollar at some point I would have headed out there and made an evening of it. Just give it a shot, please, Sona. Just try it out sometime and then report back. I'd love to hear about your first time. And hopefully you go and... Oh, look at all this. Whoop! I just love how it's barely playable. Okay, we'll save. Yeah, there we go. Quick saving. JJ says, for a game called F.E.A.R, I am unfrightened. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it worked properly, it's probably scarier. There's probably more fear available for you to experience if you're playing it the way it's supposed to be played. But this is almost like, it almost feels like you're playing a parody. This will probably be a thing in indie gaming at some point. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Where it's like, this is just how the game plays. You heard it here first. That's my prediction. Sometime sooner rather than later, there's going to be like a movement within probably indie horror gaming, where this is how the game will run by default. Like, there'll be nothing you can do about it to make it run smoothly. Like, we just wanted to give people the experience of having a shitty computer in the late 90s. Because all the games, you know, they want to... And look, I might sound like a hater here. I love the retro indie horror scene. I'm just saying, I'm giving it some shit as someone who loves it, because I can laugh at things I like. But people are all about the retro. Again, guilty as charged. But let's make it really retro. And let's make it run like absolute fucking ass. And make it so there's nothing you can do to fix it. Or, alternatively, you could have it to... This, I keep thinking that was like a stairway. You could have it to where like the game runs like shit at the beginning, but then maybe over time you can get upgrades for your computer. You know, you leave the game world, and there are missions you can do in real life. Or maybe not. Or maybe you just tell people tough shit. This is how the game works. This is what it would have been like if you owned an ass computer in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you're trying to play 3D games on a computer with like no video card. Have fun! Great, Sona. Thank you. Sona's gonna go to Atlantic City. Well, don't put it off for too long. And make sure that you share how your trip was, you know. Maybe you could do your own live streams. Maybe you could live stream a bit. The way that we did in Vegas. That looks like Sheamus from the WWE. What are we doing here? Why would this not... Okay, that doesn't work. I can't just push that off. We've got this red thing. Flashing light there. That didn't do it. Oh, here. Okay, now I see. Duh! Adoy! Here, if you see blinking message light on a telephone, activate the phone. The listen to store... Whatever.
You have one new message. Yeah, this is Chet in accounting. Nobody seems to know what's going on, but we've been hearing a lot of loud noises. Have you guys heard anything over there? End of messages.
Oh, look at that. Have we heard anything over here? Oh, we've heard some things. Saw a little girl. A little demonic girl. Okay, so this is going to be what we use to cross over to there and go through that door, huh? JJ agrees, Sona. Do an Atlantic City vlog. Oh no! Target sighted! Save. They're advancing. Here. Just... I mean, how can we even hit each other? This is crazed. Okay, let's try a different gun. Do I have anything for that one? No, I have nothing there. Where should I go? Hey, there we go. Ah! This is... It's fun in its own way. playing a game like this. Oh, look at that headshot. Do you see that neck? See that neck stretch? That Mr. Fantastic? That Pedro Pascal? That guerrilla marketing. It's great. Great job, Fantastic Four guerrilla marketing team. Let's make the game F.E.A.R run just awfully on new systems and have it so that when someone gets a headshot, their neck stretches real high. So people will think about Mr. Fantastic and then they'll go watch the Fantastic Four film when it comes out. That's what we're going to do. That's how we get shit done. So we got some armaments there. Pick that up. Trespasser stream win. Oh, you said this is running worse than Jurassic Park Trespasser. I don't know that I'm familiar with Jurassic Park Trespasser. Was that for PC? I'm here. Where? Oh, here. Just hang tight, guys. Oh, look at them. They try and sneak back out. That'll be very silly if they just blew themselves up. Hopefully they did. I'd mark for that. Look, speaking of mark, look at that. Should be able to open that table up and put someone through it. Do a power bomb. And anyone back here? Through these doors? What is this? Your heightened reflexes will give you an edge against enemies. Press slow-mo control to enter. As if we need this. There we go. Are there more? Oh, there we are. Oh, my slow-mo wore off. Let's pop some pills. Oh! Look at him. Okay. Oh! Oh! Here, let's try a different gun. Just for a second. Let's see if we can... Whoop! They don't seem to have much trouble hitting me. And that's a little unfair. Because look how I have to aim. And because it's the computer, they just know. How did you know? Alright, you know what? You know, it's a good... Where should I go? What the fuck? What even got me? What happened? Did I fall into... like an Arctic zone? It just works. Where's your fart comic? Haha, funny you should bring that up. I was gonna do that today and then I did not end up doing so. It's on its way though. Your fart comic's on its way. And the comic that I was making for the super zine in here. Here, let's try this. Have a little... They only got one of them? Oh, no. Got him too. Oh, there's another guy. Here. There you go. But I was working on the super zine, and the damn thing, it reset. I lost all my progress. I gotta start all over again. Good thing I got an idea. I was taking notes of what I was doing as I went along. But I lost all the progress that I had made. So that sucks. But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Start over again. Just like dying in a game. That's all. It's fine. Now, were there any more over here that I missed? Or did I get all these dudes already? Look like this side is clear. Let me save it. Right there. Yeah. Let me get that. Oh, they're coming after me. Grabbing peels. You get him? Got one of them. Oh, watch out. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Their guns kind of... Their guns kind of rock my world. And quickly. Where'd you go? Got that quick save. Well, I mean, how many hits you gonna take? Yeah, that's not good. That's not so good. That's not so good. Now we're starting to get into the bullshitty part. Like this right here. There we go. Okay, that's more what I was hoping for. That. Oh, come on around. Just hang out right here. Peekaboo and stuff. You got a buddy? Huh? Huh? Oh, there he is. Takes like 10 minutes to get to him. Alright. Hello and goodbye, Jorphus. Too bad you can't stick around for this one. You're missing a hell of a game. You're missing a hell of a time with a hell of a game. Something like we've never seen around here. You've never seen a video game move quite like this one. You've never seen such an experience. See, not many people are going to bring this to you. Something else I can toot my own horn about. How many channels out there are going to bring you this type of footage? Oh, look, there's another scary guy. I guess it's not doing anything. Just wasted a bunch of ammo there. On some random dickhead. Well, the game would be fun to play if it ran properly, I think. But it does not run properly. It runs quite improperly, and we're dealing with it. What are you doing in there, pal? What's that guy up to? Nothing in here, nothing good, nothing you can... No bones to throw me. No health. No ammo.
Someone there.
Is someone there? Well, someone was. What do we got here? A health booster. Permanently increases our health up to 110 now. Alright, Jorphus. Take her easy. Rest up. Don't let the schooling get to you too much. I mean, if we're going for a scare factor here. Fear factor. The fear factor, actually. We gotta hop on down. Whoop. What just happened there? Oh, it's the little girl. I guess I probably don't want to horse around trying to fight her because I don't think she's gonna die right now. Interval 3, escalation, situation. Hannibal 3 spy satellites back online. One F.E.A.R combat operative has been found alive. Remaining operatives still missing, but life signs are stable. Paxton Fettle's tracking signal has been detected in the area. F.E.A.R reinforcements are en route to assist in primary mission. Remaining F.E.A.R combat operative will attempt to locate and neutralize Fettle. F.E.A.R technical officer and F.E.A.R escort will continue search for a missing F.E.A.R operative. All right.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured. Although I
Call
don't know
this
how he
interval
survived.
03, escalation.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Fettel's transmitter near that position. We gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jet, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone. That's crazy.
He said we got to take this fucker out
He can
fast.
take care of himself. Now move.
Paxton Fettle. We got to find him and take him out fast. Okay, where you want me to go? I guess that's where I just got blasted through. So probably not like that. I need to go around here. I only got 15 bullets to my name with that one. But we got quite a few here. So that's fine. That's doable. And who's hanging out down here?
Tomcat, looks like I'm not going to be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters.
No problem.
Big is going on.
We're going it alone. I figured that'd be the
We're right
case.
in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the
I wasn't planning on backup.
same bad guys.
No problem. I'll deal with it my own damn
Guess
self.
this ain't a covert op anymore.
It's not. It's not covert. Oh, got some black helicopters. Some seagulls. So let me check in here first. Oh, nope. Actually, I won't because it's blocked. So I'll go over here. Got some pallets hanging out. People doing pallet stuff, moving pallets around. Here, let's do that.
You have one new message.
We got one new message.
Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back. End of messages.
And then I feel like the messages haven't really been very exciting so far. It's just like, hey, you're not home. Oh. Well, when you get a chance, give me a call back, all right? I mean, it's like that's the level of significance we're dealing with here. If you're going to go through the trouble of putting these phone messages in the game, it's like, let's spice things up a little bit, huh? Let's make them meaningful. Let's make them mean something to us. And I guess I can't get up that way. Maybe I can... Well, oh, nope. What are we gonna do? We gotta... Oh, that's not gonna do it. Huh. Do I have to jump in this vat? It's like you see the stairway and you would think, okay, they clearly want me to go down there, right? That's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say, go on down there. See what's happening down there, why don't you? Maybe you just have to jump off the side here. Up. There we go. Yeah, they're coping a bit. Narratively. We got some narrative coping happening. I'm gonna have to call it out. Call it like I see it. And I guess I guess, did we do something good there? Did we open a path? Or am I backtracking for no reason? Sometimes you never know. Right now, I don't know. It looks like I backtracked for no reason. Because I was thinking, okay, well, there's a ladder going back up, so that seems as good a path to take as any. Because I haven't used that ladder yet. Let me jump down there and use that ladder. And it's like, oh, it's kind of funneling me back the way I already been. They want me to go back that way. No, they don't. It was a trick, a diversion, a bamboozling of sorts that now I have to deal with as I go back again this way where I've already been. And, okay, let's see. All right. So what do we got here? Okay. What's going on over there? Okay, I can't do that. All right, maybe, Sona says the keyboard ASMR is an A+. Thanks. You know, I've always felt like it added a little something. Some people work very hard to get rid of the keyboard clickety-clacks, but I purchased a very loud keyboard on purpose, and I was like, I'm gonna leave that in because I like it. I think it's oh, okay, so here is this it? Is that what I want to do? Okay, climb on down, slip and slide down, and another one. They probably want to catch you not paying attention to where you just jump off and then you fall to your doom. Too smart for that. I know their tricks. Tricks of the trade. Getting you to take fall damage or kill yourself completely because you fell down too far. There's like, oh, they want me to go this way. I'll just hop down here, and then it's a big drop. It's just one of them tactics that devs like to use. They like to throw them at you. They like to see who's paying attention. Who's got their thumb up their butt. Hey, look at that. That reminded me of that trailer that I just watched for Weapons, where the little kids go running down the street at night. Hey, there she is again. See? Just vanishing right into the wall. Maybe that movie is a tie-in to this game. Maybe the big reveal at the end of Weapons is it actually takes place in the F.E.A.R universe. And that's why Jordan Peele was so upset that he didn't get to handle it himself, because he's a huge gamer. He's like, damn it! It was supposed to be for me! Anyone? We got a guy. I think I see someone up there. Just hanging out. Anyone down here? What are you guys getting up to? Oh! Hey! He decided to come on out, did he? Alright. Bring it on out here, how about? I got about 15 rounds for that ass. Oh, here. That got him. Alright. And then a little bit more. There we are. Takes care of that. Anybody else? Just hanging out. Want to start some shit. Give it a go. We've got some protection there. A little bit of a armor upgrade. And then back around here, a bunch of blue tanks that may or may not blow up. I don't know if they do. And since I've alerted those fellows, I'm going to run down here and see if we got anything else to take a look at. We've got some health, nades, boxes that we can't do shit with. And so we will now continue on confidently knowing, oh, there's nothing back there that I missed. I don't have to worry about it. Whoop! Let's do a dance. There you go. Gotcha. What do we got? 30? 30 rounds. And right here is some sort of... Oh, do we have to... There you go. Gonna be heading upstairs in just a second, but first... Let's explore down here. Because they might have goodies. There might be a little goodie treat bag down here of some kind. Or another. Like back here. What are they hiding back here? Health upgrade. Get on back there and pick that up. That's a reflex booster. Reflex is permanently boosted. I can use all the help I can get there. Playing in such a state as this. What state do you mean, Ohio? No, I mean the state, the laggy state of the game. That's what I'm talking about. And back here, we've got a locked door. We're going to have to go up that ladder and around. There's going to be another ladder going back down over on that side, probably to allow us to get to that door. And we'll give that a shot, please. Momentarily. I think it's going to be momentarily. That's, if I had to guess, it's going to be momentarily. Is when. If you say, okay, we're going to go down, but when? Momentarily. Just wait. And you'll see what I mean. Because we've got some stuff going on here. We've got stuff like that. See? See what I mean? There it is. I told you it would just be momentarily. And now we can clear that. Probably shouldn't be using my good gun to do that kind of work, but you know, sometimes you just got to go for it. Someone's not responding. Uh-oh. Now it's super stuck. It's super duper stuck now. Uh-oh. Well, that might be that, actually. That might be all she wrote for F.E.A.R. I honestly feel bad continuing to play it the way that I am. Makes me want to come back on another stream and play it on the Xbox 360. Because obviously this is not a good representation of the game. This is me. It's like if someone released a new album, you know, a band released a new album, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to check this out. And you listen to it on, like, I don't know. You had someone, you're like, I'm not going to use my computer, I'm not going to use headphones to listen to this new album. I am going to call my friend, and I'm going to have them play this album on their phone. No, not their phone even. I'm going to have them play this new album on their chocolate phone. I'm going to have them download it to their chocolate, press play, and then I'm going to have them hold their new phone up to the chocolate, and then That's going to play through my phone, and I'm going to put my phone on speaker, and I'm going to hold it up to my microphone right here, and I'm going to record that. And I'm going to take that recording to the local radio station, and I'm going to have them play that recording on air, and then I'll tune in on my transistor radio and listen to it. And then I'll make my judgment about the album. It'd be like doing that if I judged this game on this playthrough. This is not how it was meant to be played, just like that scenario I gave you is not how an album is supposed to be listened to. You can't form an opinion that way. You know? You won't be able to hear it. But I just finished my bone broth off too. So I guess, you know, whatever. We get what we get. And I hadn't saved in a while. I just realized that, and I don't want to go back through and do that again and then have this happen again. If we just get back here. It's like it hung in there. It did its best. We squeezed about an hour or so out of it. I tried. I thought the test would be good enough. And see, here's the problem. So I ran the stress test, and I was like, great. It runs. Fantastic. Perfect. I at least wanted to make sure it would open. And then I saw that, yeah, it had the stress test. Let's run that. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it performs. Just fine. Passed with flying colors. I didn't think I would actually have to get into the game and play it to see. That's why they have a test. So you don't have to start the campaign and begin playing it. Because when I play a game I've never played before, or when I pick a game I've never played before for a live stream like this, I don't want to cheat and play it a little bit before I go live and then tell you guys, oh, I never played this before, but actually I was just playing it about fucking 15 minutes ago. I like it to be a surprise. I like to react naturally to it. I don't have to come back and say, well, I've never played this before, and then try to mimic my initial reaction in real life. My true initial reaction. I don't want to have to like save that in my mind and be like, okay, now when I start streaming and I tell people I've never played this before, I have to act this way because that's what I did. I don't want to do that. I want it to be real. So if I've ever said, if I'm like, yeah, I've never played this before, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you if I've played it or not. But now this is like a slap on the ass where it's like, well, maybe fuck you for taking that approach. That's what the game said to me. Maybe fuck you for taking that approach because you thought you could just jump in after running the stress test. You thought you could jump in and begin playing on the internet for a live stream and entertain people and have them watch this game. You thought you could do that? Well, you can't. And we're going to teach you that by slapping you right on your ass, right on your bare ass cheeks. We're going to slap it raw by only letting you play at approximately 4 frames per second for an hour, probably no more than that, and then you're just going to have to cut it. And I hope that teaches you a lesson. Well, I learned my lesson. I guess I can't do this anymore. Because I don't like this situation that I'm in now. Where it's going to be, now it's like a short stream and it's weird. Whatever. The good thing is, the power didn't go out. At least there's that. And we'll have some potato gaming tomorrow to look forward to. Some handheld potato gaming to do. I don't know what we're going to do for that yet. That's more of a toss-up. but we'll potato game tomorrow night. And you know what? It doesn't actually have to be a handheld. Handheld's easier to do. I feel like the setup's a little easier, but it doesn't have to be a handheld. I could always potato stream something else. I could potato stream a console game. So I don't know. We'll do something, though, at 10 p.m. We'll be back for it. We'll gather ourselves. We'll pick our butts up out of the dirt, dust them off, and come back and try again. And hope you'll join me for that. If you haven't done so, please sub to the channel. You don't have to worry about bonging the gong for notifications because they don't do anything. But subbing is helpful. If you like this video, that's fun to do. You can do that. That's appreciated. Leave a comment below. The comment section is your oyster. So crack it open, toss it down your throat, and slam it down with a nice tall frosty mug of cocktail sauce. What else? You can follow me on X, Twitter at SuperDivorce, on Instagram at SuperDivorceBand, and of course right here and on Twitch, wherever you're watching this. Make sure you're following along. That's fun. That kind of stuff is nice. That's helpful to do. I appreciate that from you. If you would like to check out some Super Divorce tunes, because I play music from time to time, you can track down Super Divorce music on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you stream your horse shit. You can find Super Divorce. So just type in Super Divorce, click on the song you're choosing, and see what you think. I would say the first album, Wish You the Best, is for fans of bands such as At the Drive-In, Thrice, Brand New. The second album, quite a change of pace. Long story to that. I won't go into the whole thing, but the second album is more of like a synth pop album, actually. Quite a deviation from the first. But you can find those albums streaming. Check them out. If you want a physical copy, if you find yourself listening to them all the time and you're like, you know what, I'd like to add these in physical form to my catalog of collections. Well, you can do that. You can go to superdivorceme.com and you can pick up a CD, a cassette tape, or a vinyl record. You can celebrate the entire merchandise catalog if you would like to. Superdivorceme.com is where you can browse those items. And, right here on this channel, there are other ways you can support. If you would like to support what's going on here, the live streams and the uploads and the things and this and that, well, you can become a member of the channel. Want to be a member? Want to be a member? You can become a member at 3 different tiers. The first one is digital only. That one gets you access to the exclusive emotes that you can use. So when you're all bricked up, you can put your brick face in the chat to let everyone know you're all bricked up about something, about a game we're playing, maybe about a love interest that you're talking about with some of your friends, your fellow friends in the chat. You can tell them how bricked up you are by using the bricked up emoji. You can't do that if you're not a member of the channel. You can't use the Daniel Stern face if you're not a member of the channel. You can't use Grandpa Corn Miser. You don't get the Super Divorce badge next to your name to show everyone how long you've been a member of the channel. Every time that you reach a new milestone, I think the first one is at 1 month, the background color, your heart logo, changes to let everyone know you've moved up in the world here on this channel. It's like graduating to a new belt class if you're in karate or jiu-jitsu or something like that. A little less work involved, but the point remains. And at the second tier, you actually get several items. One is a physical manifestation of your badge IRL. You'll get sent a button, a metal button that you could affix to your favorite satchel, and that has the heart logo on it and the background of your current tier of membership length, I guess is how you could say it. How long you've been a member. It shows your belt. What belt in Super Divorce are you? Well, here, look, I'm a white belt. That'd be the first one you get. That's like karate. You start as a white belt. And then every time you graduate to a new belt, I'll send you another button to show your color that you can put on your favorite satchel. You also get some stickers and a zine. You like zines? Remember zines from the punk rock days? I'm making a zine with reviews, news, observations, comic strips, whatever I decide to throw in there. You get sent a monthly zine via snail mail, not a digital zine. This will be an actual, honest-to-God, physical zine that comes to your house. It's delivered by the mailman. The postman will bring it by. He'll drop it off to you with the other mail that he brings, which is probably mostly horse shit at this point, year of our Lord 2025. So much junk. Wouldn't it be nice to have something delivered to you that you're actually looking forward to? And if you want more than that, at the highest tier, if you want something else, if you want the postman to bring you yet 2 Super Divorce items every month, you get the zine. And at the highest tier, you also get a cassette tape. This cassette tape will have on one side a mysterious cover song that I will not tell anyone about. You won't find out what it is until you get your tape and listen to it. And then on the other side will be a demo track from the upcoming album that I'm working on. Not all the demo tracks will go on the album, probably, but the one that you get might. You get a new one every month, a new song, a new demo track that I'm working on for the next Super Divorce album, and those songs will not be uploaded to the net by me. They're not going to be here on the channel. You will have to upload those yourself if you would like to. That's going to be up to the community. I'm going to leave that out there as something that channel members can do if they would like to share it with other people. But I will not be downloading or uploading those myself. That's like another exclusive thing of it, if you will. It's like you got this tape, and it's like, oh, there's this cover song's pretty cool. Should I hoard it for myself and tell everyone how awesome it is and never share it with them? The choice will be yours. It'll be up to you now to decide what you want to do with those songs. But that's that. The memberships, the merchandise. That's the shilling for the evening. And I thank you for being here. So hopefully you will come back tomorrow night for some potato gaming, and look forward to seeing as many of you then as possible. Until next time, everyone. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Where are we going here? Bye-bye.